Hi everyone. So I just wanted to make this video while I was driving home because something happened to me tonight that I really wanted to share. And I am in the mood right now where I'm going to share it. And if you come into this video late, I'm going to post it to my story so that you can watch it at any time. So most people that know me know that I am one of the biggest wrestling fans in the entire world. And tonight I was in Jersey because my friends live in Jersey. One of them lives in Jersey and the other one lives in Pennsylvania, but the other one was in Jersey because we're going to see SmackDown tomorrow night. So anytime that WWE comes to do an event, they usually do a couple days in a row. So they're doing shows in the New Jersey, New York area. Yes, Emily. I'm driving. They do shows in the New York area, so they're in the area, and they're playing at the Prudential Center tomorrow. They're performing. They have SmackDown tomorrow. And so me and my friends decide, it's late. One of my friends got off of work. So we decided to go to this diner in, I guess it's in Newark or in Kearny, New Jersey, which is near the Prudential Center. But, anyways, we went to this diner and it was called Tops, and we got in there, and as soon as I walked in, I recognized a couple that are WWE wrestlers, and they're on Total Divas and everything else. And her name is Naomi on WWE, and his name is Jimmy Uso, and they're married in real life, and it's they're on Total Divas, and they're very open and everything else. And, I've spent the last 3 years that I've been, obsessed with WWE, idolizing them and thinking, they were such cool people. So, this whole time...
2 miles. Take exit 25A on the left onto Southern State Parkway, east toward Eastern Long Island.
This whole time, I was so nervous, and I was, telling my friends, oh my god, those are the wrestlers that we're going to see tomorrow. I've been obsessed with them for, 3 years now. So... I'm trying to think about what I'm going to say, because I really want to ask them for a picture. Because, how cool is it that, I'm sitting here in a diner and 2 famous wrestlers that I've idolized for 3 years are sitting right next to me, at the table next to me. So, this whole, for 10 minutes, I'm, thinking, I'm so nervous. I'm what am I going to say? What am I going to say? I don't want to, blow up their spot or anything. So, I go to the bathroom and I try to make it seem I'm not being awkward or anything. So I go up to them and I say, this is exactly how I said it. I'm going to say exactly how I said it. I said, excuse me, I don't want to blow up you guys' spot or anything, but I'm a really, really, really big fan, and I was just wondering if I could take a picture with you guys. I didn't say it loud. I didn't say it anything blowing up their spot. That's the last thing I want to do. I do not want anybody to recognize them or do anything. So... the girl, Naomi, is her name's Trinity in real life. She's holding her head, trying not to make eye contact
Use
with
the
me.
left 2 lanes to take exit 25A on the left onto Southern State Parkway, east toward Eastern Long Island.
The guy, Jimmy Uso, I think his name's Jonathan, actually.
Keep left.
He has his hands on his head as well, and he has a hat on. And he's no, sir. No, sir. So I was just okay, I respect, I'm a very respectful person, and if you say no, I'm not going to push the issue. So I said, okay, I'm very sorry, enjoy your dinner, or whatever. So I went back to my table, which was literally right next to them, and I ate my food, and I was talking to my friends, and my friends kind of flipped out, and they were oh my god, how rude, because, I kind of agree, the fans are the reason that...
In 18 miles, take exit 33 onto NY 109 east toward Babylon.
Yep. Yeah, that's who it is. So they were... whatever, I played it off I was very sorry, because I was very sorry. I didn't want to blow up their spot or anything, but I really, really, really was a huge fan of theirs, and I've loved them for 3 years. I wanted to take a picture with them. So, it gets better. So they eat, we eat our food, they eat our food, so they get up to leave, and my friend was really, really, really pissed off, and as they were leaving, she gave the guy the middle finger, like for not taking a picture with me. So the guy turns around, like they were already outside and he saw it through the window. So the guy turns around, storms back into the restaurant, into the diner, and goes up to her. We're all at the table eating. He like comes over the table, starts hovering over the table, and is like, "You got something to fucking say? You got something to fucking say?" So she's like, "No, I just kind of think it's really fucked up that he's a huge fan and you wouldn't take a picture with him." So he's like, "I politely said no. So if you got a problem, you could say it." So she was like, "No, I don't have a problem. I just think it's like fucked up that you didn't take a picture with him." So he's like, "Nah, I'm not fucking dealing with this. You're a fucking bitch." So he starts calling her a bitch and getting her in her face, calling her a bitch, saying, she's disgusting. So at that point, I felt very awkward because hold on, there's a cop, and I'm probably gonna get pulled over. No, thank God. I felt very awkward because, I love these guys, but I'm with my friends, and now this man that I've looked up to for like 3 years, and I've thought was a really nice, kind-hearted person, is now attacking my friend, calling her a bitch in a public restaurant with his wife there, saying she's disgusting, she's a bitch, and his wife, Trinity or Naomi or whatever you want to say it, however her name is not saying a single word. So, did I have a problem with them not taking my picture? I kind of did, but I understand why, why they didn't want to. If I was famous, I would never, ever deny somebody a picture, but, whatever, they could, I took it. I took it on the chin, and I literally I moved on. But the fact that this man got in a woman's face and started calling her a bitch and disgusting and cursing at her in front of his wife, in front of all her friends, in front of me, in front of a public diner, I couldn't believe it. That's why I needed to make this video, because I literally could not take it in my entire life. I was so upset. I was literally on the verge of tears. I felt so bad. I couldn't say anything because I feel bad because I didn't say anything, but I was literally so frozen in that moment. I was just like, is this happening to me? Like, is this person that I've been looking up to for the last 3 years really a piece of shit? He is a legit piece of shit. And I honestly, he lost a really big fan today, and so did she, because she didn't do shit. They both lost a really big fan today, and I'm just very upset. I had to tell somebody. I couldn't believe it. Like, I can deal with the fact that you don't want to take a picture with me. That's fine. I can get over it. But please do not speak to a woman like that. Please do not speak to my friend like that. I should have stood up for what was right, and I should have said something, but, in a public place, I can understand, you're with your boys, you want to talk like that, but you're with your wife, and you're talking to, not for nothing, you're a 35-year-old man or something. Like, you're a grown man with a job. You're making, like, over $200,000 a year, working for a multi-million, probably $1 billion company, WWE. And if they found out about this, I'm sure you would be fucking fired. Because I wish that I got this on video. Because you spoke to a woman like she was a piece of trash. And it was just not okay. I really hope that I'm not going to stop. No, they have no respect at all. No respect at all. I really hope that this gets back to somebody around the world, or, their company. Because it's a shame. They lost a huge fan tonight. And I'm going to see them tomorrow perform, and I'm not looking forward to seeing them. But I really hope, I'm going to be tweeting them, I'm going to be writing letters, I'm going to be calling the company, because I'm very upset. The fact that you could even talk to a woman like that in a public place, I'm so done. Just done. Well, Thank you to Stephanie for listening to my rant. Go to bed because don't you have work in the morning? I'm gonna go drive home safe. I'm coming home from Jersey now. I just had to share that story. All right, have a good night. See you soon.